We're doing, yeah, clearing out some kind of cave for Namira. Namira would be a Daedric lord. Daedric lord of something. Dead. Fucking mystery arrows. Jesus Christ, one hit and I was pretty much dead meat. That thing needs to die. The arrows are surprisingly effective. Yeah, fuck. To try something else. What's our armor class anyway? That is not good. Going with the shield, it's probably not great. 441. It's nothing amazing. We need at least double the armor class, armor rating that we currently have. Then we have probably the 80% damage resistance we can think about. So they're still doing probably more than half their potential damage. This won't work. Not at all. One is something we can probably deal with. Because we have the ability to block and all that. So this type of opponent is one-on-one. We still have the ability to take it down, but oh my god, we might have to switch armor. More our light armor up, smithing up. I think we can raise this, especially if we could get a helmet, light armor helmet. What's the alteration? Ticker regeneration, alteration, spell cost reduction. It's because if you have a full armor set, you can easily take 25% armor increases from perks. Now we cannot enjoy that benefit. Alternatively, we could use heavier armor, but we've already invested points in light armor. Won't die from that. I'm gonna need the distraction for the sidekick. The scourge has to die. If we had more armor, I think we could take down 2 Death Lords. One is not a problem. You can just disrupt his attack routine enough that you can win that. We can get more powerful attacks that should keep us alive too. Kill it. Okay, they have a staggering attack, at least a summoned creature did. That is a problem. If we had something like heavy armor ability, we could have protection against staggering. Not immunity, protection. Now we're just gonna have to deal with it. More damage. Critical attacks with swords probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but at the same time I'm not super committed to swords necessarily. A lot of these are armor bonuses that only come to play if we have an armor, helmet, light armor helmet, otherwise they don't apply, so I'm really cautious about investing there. Daedric barrels. And definitely don't have the carry weight for this. Have to stop looting anything that isn't very valuable. Rather, the weight-value ratio is amazing, because we're not really interested in the abilities, just the value matters. And looks like we're done. Hello, secret door. To check the situation a little bit here. Multiple Death Lords is not something I can take on lightly. Not like this. Altar of Namira. So how are we going to handle this? Sneak attack's not enough. That's not to say that's not a good way to start the fight. It's on fire. Vampire's Vein. That's the bigger problem. What the fuck? Do they have 3? Yep. Well, that is wonderful. Overgift, Overlord. Yep, we're gonna need that should ease the situation at least a little bit. So we're gonna need another one to cover our asses. This is good. Okay. And fucking powers don't work. Okay, we got the big guy. Do you have any other abilities we could use? Surda is fine. Drain vitality, maybe. Not a bad fight. Benny Maze. Waste too much. Can't do it. Cannot do it anymore. This wasn't open before. Hopefully a quick path to exit. Now what? Person came inside.
You've done it. The shrine is ours again. Now we need to prepare a grand feast to welcome you to Namira's coven. You will have the honor of bringing a fresh kill for the main course, and I know the perfect person.
Who?
A priest filled with the taste of an easy life, Brother Verilus from Markarth. Give him this gold, tell him you need Arcae's help exploring an old cavern for treasure. And when he stands in Namira's presence, she will take care of the rest. Say hello to Verilus for me.
Convince Verilus to follow you. So we're basically luring someone to their death in order to feast upon his tasty meat. Lovely. Suppose in situations like this, it would be great if you have more of a character. Would your character do this? I never really thought about it that much. We do have some character, but it was more about as in what type of a class would we more or less be, what sort of interest would us have, the illusion, magic, necromancy. Do you eat? Are you a cannibal or not? Did not really get included in that. And it's like, if you say no, the only thing to come from that is you walk away from the mission, pretty much. Something like that. There's no either you embrace the quest or you just walk away. And if you walk away, then you've got nothing really. Might as not have started it in the first place. I guess it's there in a way because it would be quite a bit different if you were really forced into doing these things. Now you can always have the option to just walk away.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead?
All of the Dead is safe now.
Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward.
Ooh.
You are looking for Arcae's protection while you delve some dank tomb, I take it? My duties keep me busy in Markarth. I don't know if I can help you.
It would be a treasure to share.
You know, in the priesthood of Arcae, we have a joke about an empty pocket being better than a full grave.
I'll pay you 700 gold.
That's no small amount of coin, friend. I suppose I can come with you for a short venture. Lead on.
What do you get from this? Quite often I at least have some kind of an idea, even if I don't know the actual effect. With this, I've got nothing. I really don't. It's probably fairly unremarkable in a sense, because I don't have a recollection of it. So not a massive artifact. I need to visit a few shops here. Get rid of some of the weight. Share the load. Why isn't it open?
Finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
But at least a smith, so we can drop a few of the more heavier equipment pieces we gathered.
Need a new blade? Take a look. Until next time.
Until next time. I have quite a bit of money and nowhere to spend it. Well, that's a positive problem rather.
I have. Take a look.
Ah, shit. To give her money so she can afford to buy my crap. We have way too many potions. Way too many. Yep. This stack alone is worth 5,000 gold.
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
I'll wrap up this mission, then we'll do a equipment dump of the manor again, I suppose. The only reason I'm still able to move is that I have the extra 100 pounds of carry weight. Reach Cliff Cave.
The toes are my favorite part. I hope I get to take a few home with me.
I always preferred the liver myself. My brother had such a juicy liver.
Who are you? What's going on?
Priest of Arcay. I'm your friend.
You're my... friend.
Yes, I'm your friend, and I've invited you to dinner.
I've been invited to dinner. I'm so hungry.
Why don't you lay down and rest while we get the meal ready?
I need to lay down. I'll just be a minute.
Come with me. Our feast is about to begin.
These are not
this
just
is going
random
to be a
people, they're
great
people
feast.
that we've met.
You've brought us quite the meal.
Ah, the new disciple. I hear you have quite the appetite.
Shop owner,
I'm so glad Ayola invited you to dinner.
I know you.
One of my customers? Did you know I inherited the store from my late husband? Shame what happened to him. He had such good taste.
He looks so sweet. Go ahead, have the first bite.
Mortal, I am Namira, the Lady of Decay.
Decay?
Your consumption of the blood and bile of Arkay's own is pleasing to me. I give you my ring. Wear it, and when you feast on the flesh of the dead, I will grant you my power.
Thank you, my lady.
Wallow in your wretchedness, my newest champion.
I knew when you walked into the Hall of the Dead that you were special. I knew when you walked into the Hall of the Dead that you were special. And here you are, champion of Namira, keeper of her ring. You're everything I hoped you'd be.
Thanks.
It's an honor, champion. Feel free to stay and mingle with your new coven.
What exactly is the ring going to do? It's not going to be useful for us, that's already decided. Comes too late in the game. What does it do? Stamina is increased by 50 points, okay. Feeding on corpses grants you increased health and health regeneration. Yeah, it's just too late in the game. It's not a bad item by any means. I suppose good for warriors.
It's an honor, Keeper of the Ring. It's an honor, Keeper of the Ring.
You were given Namira's ring? A great honor.
Not me. I know you.
You buy a war dog from me? There's a reason why my hounds are so eager to bite into people.
Namira spoke to you? The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Yeah, meat seller, dog trainer,
I'm
boots,
so glad
general
Ayola
shopkeeper.
invited you to dinner.
Praise to you, champion.
That is nice. No, carry weight is still a big issue. We do an equipment dump in the manor, that should alleviate the problem quite a bit. I haven't really paid attention to what I'm even carrying, so I could have quite a bit of ore and alchemical ingredients, things like that. Dwarven ballista. Can fire a bolt that penetrates even the thickest armor. Probably basically a powerful bow that has 100% armor penetration, so it doesn't matter what armor you have, only the health buffer you have could possibly save you. Why am I gathering these? Suppose I should do the alchemy thing. There is really no alchemy thing outside the leveling up. We could test out the ingredients, but to what purpose? Basically so we could level up using more ingredients. That's not necessarily a bad thing and a thing not worth doing, but at the moment alchemy is relegated to the position of just providing experience for character level. That's it. It's in and of itself, it has very little use, and I have very little intention of taking advantage of anything we get from that. Solomon Row, was it? Didn't get any row this time. What does alchemy even do, really? Poisons and potions you make are 20% stronger, so you get double the effectiveness. Potions you mix that restore health, magic, or stamina are 25% more powerful. Poisons you mix are 25% more effective. Potions you mix with beneficial effects have an additional 25% greater magnitude. Heating an ingredient reveals first 2 effects, then first 3, then first 4. Well, if you would go all out with alchemy, I mean raise to 100, and then make it legendary, it would be great to just go with the experimenter, not do alchemy really at all until you're upgraded to the experimenter. Problem is you can't get it to this height without doing it. Poisons applied to weapons last for twice as many hits, so 2 hits. 2 ingredients are gathered from plants. 50% resistance to all poisons. Okay, this is a genuinely useful thing. All negative effects are removed from created potions. All positive effects are removed from created poisons. Curate. Not terrible things, but not amazing things either. It's more about you'd have a vision for a character underneath.
Well, you smell like a hag, Raven. And you look like one too. Elf ears, Draugr breath, mammoth nose. You take that back. Ah! Milk drinker. Mama took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to bake one.
Yep. Time for bed, Lucia.
Come on, just a few more minutes, please.
Lucia.
Yes, Ma.
What time is it? Nice bad minute. Past midnight anyway. Don't even sleep under cover. Where the hell did you get saber cat teeth? She knows her mama is an alchemist. So, how much craft do we have? Maybe not that much. We have a decent list of things, but not all that many of each item. Still 20-30 pounds. And dump the extra armor that we have. What was it? Armor of the old gods. So it defaults to the male version. Ooh, we have quite a lot of ore. Mainly silver. If we want to do smithing, it will definitely come in handy. No doubt about that. And we have dragon bone too. That'll explain the problems. Carry weight. We still have quite a lot of crap we're carrying. Foot traps. Still, not bad. And we would have extra crap here that we could just use. Wheels bow, not really using it. Might as well just store it here then. Get a lot of crap to sell away. Not getting around that. What about the masks? They have a decent amount of weight too, I suppose, and I'm not really using them. The potions, yeah, that's the problem. That's the real problem. How many masks do we have? We would need 8. One, two, three, 4. Fifth one, no, 5. We need 3 more. Zachary sauce is not acceptable. You know what you get from that? I think I'll take extra armor pieces out of here. And just sell it all. Right. We did get a level up, so we can get training. Well, we need to sell this crap somewhere, so Riften is as good a place as any to do it.
You gonna stare all day or buy? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. Just what you see here.
Anything with just a single ability sold. And that's it.
Come back to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Come to see the finest weapons and armor.
Right.
Remember, nothing but genuine
And
fire
really,
salts will
God
do.
damn it,
The
don't be
forge
stuck
knows the
there.
difference.
Still have a lot of crap to get rid of, but that helped quite a bit.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about
See
himself.
anyway. Is that him?
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Fallen Brawn over by the market.
Shop should have still been open. Okay. At least we can get rid of a few potions again.
I'm kind of busy. You here for Oh, so you're an alchemist then?
Cost doesn't matter. So pale in comparison to the value of the potions I can dump here. Yeah, we're closer to 30,000 now, and we still have easily 100 plus potions we need to get rid of.
Yes, yes, goodbye.
Values around 10,000 on their own. If not more. I'll leave things here. We have enough free carry weight, so we can go back to using alteration circuit. I'm more or less happy with what I'm seeing. We're still sort of suck at melee combat, but our skill is increasing quite quickly. We still have the perks to support rapid growth. Might want to start buying blocking, but definitely armor needs to be better. This just isn't good enough. Just is not. You can get 40% more armor than this, and I think that's the only thing I'm gonna take from light armor. But 2 extra perk points at most. It's 1 perk point in archery. It's not a mistake, but it is sort of wasted. If we would have went full in on archery, it would have certainly been something we could have relied on no matter what comes our way. But it doesn't really have a weakness. Stealth and archery, and it's more of a slow pace, more of a slow pace thing with that same as with the destruction spells. Nothing wrong with it, quite the opposite. I need 10 more points. Standing power attacks to 25% more damage with a chance to decapitate your enemy. Savage Strike. That's what I want. you sort of don't have a good feel for melee until you can do something a little bit. The decapitation is... it's like... seeing your enemy's body totally get annihilated in Fallout. It's a small thing, really, in a way, but it's a huge difference in the feel of the brutality of the fight and the satisfaction you get from killing people. I mean, if you just shoot them and they fall down like they just lost consciousness or something, it's yeah, you killed them. Technically, it's the same thing, but it's a very boring experience overall. Slashing people with in a brutal fight, and then they just sort of fall down and nothing happens. In comparison to you maybe lopping off their head, it's much more satisfying. Did I have a plan? Yes, I did. Anyway, leaving things here for now.